The start of our top 8 quarterfinals, here we go, and Mike and I immediately getting down to business, DPing that ice limb from Waterhorses. Classic case of Dolphin where you hit his limb, he fell before it. But nice DP on the neutral jump, great reactive jump from Mike to avoid that shatter. That's exactly what you need to do. You can't just sit there and fall prey to Glacius unblockable setups. Or semi-unblockable setups. Daggering the jump normal into a shadow grab, very effective tactic with Thunder players all around, and there is an instinct activation. Wow! Jump normal canceled into an instinct dash, calling out the grab attempt and punishing with a DP. Mike is all in Waterhorse's head right now. But Waterboy's gonna get that trip guard. There's a lockout. Oh boy! You heard me talking earlier about how TJ was suffocating in the corner. Guess what? For being a Zona character, Glacius is just as crazy! But probably not as crazy as that jump over cross-up from Mike and Ike. Oh! A backdash from Glacius players? But I thought that backdash was useless. For being so slow and not really covering that much distance, it actually worked off.
Oh, and tried to get behind him, but just couldn't there, and this should be a punish. He didn't believe in the punish there.
Right into that hail, but not going to be that consequential for him. Got a good amount of health to sit on. Oh, and I should mention, if Mike can just get this first bar KO, he will get all the... But that's not going to happen. Boo, Waterhorses. No Thunder ultimate. You have just displeased Aquaman. How could you do that?
Not yet. And this is a matchup that used to plague Thunder players back in season #1. And with the just a little bit more added mobility from Thunder, makes such a difference in this matchup.
That was a great bait from Mike and Ike. One more hit's all he needs, and he's going to get it. Waterhorse trying to anti-air with that puddle punch, not quite catching that jump in.
And we're not going to see it.
Reed to punish it. After confirming that the jump normal has stripped away the armor, no less. But nice catch of the DP this time. That DP needs Shadow for invincibility now. As a regular DP, it no longer has the invulnerability it used to have ever since Thunder first came out. So it's not quite as useful in certain instances, but it's still working out great for Mike. In this case, Project Heavy improvising for a meaty, Waterhorse delaying his wake up. No point trying to challenge him when he's got that armor strapped on while in mid-air, because Trace will always favor him there for sure. Nice anti-air from Waterhorses. Do not test this young man's reactions. Nice liquidize. Can I liquidize? No, but he will have that hail to save from a trade. Oh, Mike trying to go with some kind of setup after the grab, but Waterhorse challenging it, but not able to block that cross-up stomp from the DP. Mike and I channeling an inner Shin Tristan right now. Just believe in the power of a DP. A launcher ender? I expected a flip out, but I did not expect a shadow counter after that jump in. Waterhorse is realizing Mike and Mike is going a little too crazy right now. So he's playing that bar to command some respect from his opponent, and hopefully it will lead him to his victory in this second game. Otherwise, Mike and I will be sitting on set point. STP in the Shadow Hail. Now, if Mike and I can block that, he actually could have done a Shadow Triple after go through with that Shadow Hail cancel. Oh, he sent that Shadow out too far in front of him that it practically went off screen. So Mike could have punished with a heavy there. But instead he already committed to a jump to escape the corner. That was a very risky jump because his instinct hadn't run out just yet, but it's gone now. No meter to challenge that Triplax.
And now Mike and Ike has the instinct.
Is that Ultra? That's it. And very smart of him to instinct. He's already done here in cross-up. Alright, jab check from Mike and Ike confirmed into a Triplax. Very good start for him. And jump over the dreaded, not Shadow, but the dreaded grab. We're calling on the Earth Boys.
And great blocks from Waterhorses, but this time throwing the tick throw was Mike and Ike, and the first time just using blocks on the jump in and going for the grab. These mix-ups by Mike and Ike are outstanding and almost catching the end of that instinct call. But very good from Waterhorses to get out of that grab.
Cross-up puddle punch. But Mike is knowing to stay the heck away from this character. Forcing to get tagged near the end. Now he's in the corner. I've got instinct dash at the ready. He's gonna get to use it. No, he's gonna dodge that stuff with the Liquidize. Good block and a good punish. And now he's popping instinct on reaction to that jump, which will be covered by a hail, but it does not beat out that DP somehow.
Mike looking very strong in a matchup that, as you said, we've seen him lose before. And
I seem to remember Thunder's DP losing invulnerability unless it has meter. Perhaps it still has some degree of projectile invulnerability, which is helping him to beat out that setup that Waterhorse tried to trap him with a second ago. Shadow counter? Oh wait, never mind. Waterhorse has no meter and gonna get clipped by that low. If I'm not mistaken, that Shadow triple is slightly plus, as is the case with most Shadow moves that go without any sort of parry. Nice bait on that Wake Up Puddle Punch, but I do not like that counter break attempt. He may have the health to make up for it, but this character is known to hit ridiculously hard when he goes to Shadow in there.
Back even still has a little bit of instinct if he wants to try to get in, but opts to stay full screen. Very smart.
Catching that anti-air, but unfortunately for Waterhorses, Mike is now sitting on instinct. Any second now is going to pop it. And this will be a very rough time in New York City for Water.
And here's some hail, and that's exactly what he needs right now to try to close it out. But that instant could be a game changer.
Beautiful jab check from Mike to stuff that Liquidize. And what a godlike block of that cross that Kim Waterhorse bring it back.
And here comes the hailstorm, and here they come. And that's going to be chip. Waterhorses.
For this set, especially with that anti-air DP, Waterhorses just cannot jump away from this man at all.
And here we go.
And the reactions are kicking in yet again. But they didn't kick in that time.
Yep, no anti-air there as we saw 3 straight to start us off. Waterhorse is looking much more comfortable, but gets caught by the day one setup, the I dare you to poke setup by Thunder.
That's fine for him because there's no cash out to worry about and Mike only had 1 bar.
And once again, he's going to get a punish.
And there is the gap on the DP into the Shadow Hail that I was talking about, and Mike taking advantage of it with instinct dash, but he was using the Shadow Grab. Nice crouching heavy to go through that armor. Waterhorse is trying to catch him with a punish as he was coming down from his jump.
And a lot of whiffing going on. He gets the lockout. It's going to be close.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This doesn't quite kill, and Mike gets the breaker.
Both of them are trip territory, and Mike and Ike is going to draw first blood on the first bar of health. But on life alert, on his own.
It would be a very different outcome if you got Mike off his bar first, but that breaker saved Mike.
Puddle punch, whiffing. There we go, closing it out, but he lost about 20% of his health in the process.
That breaker from Mike earlier gave him all that leverage. And now Waterhorse is looking in deep trouble. He has to block that overhead, probably expecting a grab. Just not he had a jump that time. I expected to grab Ender to put it back in the corner instead, but nice instinct activation. Oh, he beats out a Shadow TP somehow. Uh-oh. This is where things get crazy.
Yes, open up again!
Ooh, he tricked Mike with that Liquidize anti-cross-up, well not anti-cross-up, but fake cross-up to make him think he was hitting from behind and then actually hit up front. He just needs 1 more combo after this. If he doesn't break this...
Oh, and he does break it! He's 1 hit away still! Oh my gosh!
Waterhorses! An amazing whip punish on that DP stomp. Waterhorse knows how to clip it really well. Again, starting the match with 2 jumps back, but this time Mike not ready with the anti-air that I was just talking about 5 seconds ago. That would be a very hard... Man, Waterhorse is blocking that cross-up so well. I wonder if the fact that he has a larger hitbox than normal is helping him block that cross-up better than most other characters. But he does not block that overhead at all, and that will be the first KO. I would have preferred a battery ender from Mike instead of that damage ender, because I'm fairly certain that with the damage inflicted, it still would have killed and gotten back some meter. But the problem today is that now Waterhorse has access to his instincts, and is going to win out that jump trade. Problem that Liquidize, he puts it back in the corner. Fortunately for him, he picks up that grab. If he had not, it would have been very perilous for him. Ooh, what a nasty mix-up. Well, not mix
that looked absolutely disgusting to try and block.
I don't think anyone would have blocked that at all. But the better punch. Oh, we got a trade from both players. But it does favor Waterhorses because now Mike is down to his final bar. Is getting down to the last hit. DP to Shadow Tail again. Mike does not call that this time.
And very good from Waterhorse actually checking that, unlike he did in the first few games where he just emptied DPs. and doesn't cancel into any of the kicks.
All the fear in the world, but no interruption on that shadow. If he does not break this, he locked out stand, and Mike's gonna take it 3-2.
And very good, Mike and Ike stopping the classic, and this man is going to advance further in the top 8 here in Cross-Up.
Much to the profound sadness of his Blue Hurricane teammate, Waterhorses goes down in the first part of the quarter himself, so there is no way he can be going into this matchup on cold feet. But Wheels always has been one of the more conservative Orchid players in competitive Killer Instinct. And, okay, we're getting a flip out setup, but no mix-up immediately after. Not that Sadira is that big on mix-ups while grounded, because the majority of her offense comes from the air, that's why she's much stronger. Speaking of the air, Wheels locking down immediately on that grab. Alright, we kinda extended the combo a little bit, but not with that many obvious attacks, so Wheels opting not to break just yet, because the early break attempt on that juggle from earlier did not really pay him as well as would have liked for it to. Alright. No meter from Grief at the time, but now he's got the bar because he blocked all those Rekkas. Oh, I'm sorry, Wheels already committing to the Ender, so not that much damage, but great call out on that wake up. And great break from Grief as well. And he's sitting on Instinct. I don't like that Wheels giving up all his space already because I know Grief has Instinct, but it would be better to keep him trapped at that part of the screen if he can. And he can't block that cross-up. Alright, we can pop the Instinct right away. Great blocks from Grief. Oh my god, that Shadow Spin is gonna beat out that Shadow Flick Flag. And yeah, I would not have blocked that either. Grief with them dirty unblockables.
Yeah, who would have blocked that? Let's be serious. Probably Rico Suave, if we're being honest here.
Good point. Oh, nice. It looked like a random spin from Grief at first, but I think he expected Wheels to go in with a button press at that distance, because Orchid is considerably strong when she's inside the range of her heavy punch. Oh, nice shadow counter on that overhead! And exchange Ender from Grief, too. Keeping positioning, keeping on the pressure, too. Oh, Grief tried to go in on that whip wreck up, I got clipped at the feet. It might be the bar. It is going to be the bar. Wheels not opting to build a little more meter with an air throw. Probably not wanting to let Grief have access to his Instinct faster than usual. That could have been a DP punish after that that air dagger, but nothing from Wheels. All these double jumps, Grief trying to bait an anti-air, but Wheels not biting, and he is going to get that jab check. Yeah, Grief needed that breaker. Oh, that charge breaker does not pay off, but no punish from Grief, even though he got the jump out. Yeah, Sadira, one of the characters, is going to be very careful about trying anti-air if she hasn't already committed to a dagger toss or a double jump, because otherwise you're just begging to get stuck. Oh, that's going to be the game. Like I said earlier, these early attempts to guess break your opponent, more often than not, don't think Wheels have a preference for Orchid in this situation. Although, it looked like a better start for him. Well, it was until he ate that jump in. And again, eat another jump in. It looked like Wheels trying to get an anti-air, but failing to complete the input, but he does pick it back up with that overhead. And Grief is just on point with all these early breaks, whereas Wheels isn't having as much luck. Backdash to avoid that meaty jab. Interesting I should say meaty jab, because those aren't regularly useful unless you're talking like, say, confirms off a crouching short which hits low as opposed to jabs which are just mids. Regardless, nice backdash. Oh, a nice bait with that neutral jump as well. Wheels trying to clip him with something. And getting caught in the recovery. Oh, there's the DP to interrupt that air dagger. There we go, Wheels. But he gets clipped by an empty jump into the low. Oh, trying to backdash? I don't think Wheels wanted that backdash input. It looked more like he was trying to confirm as well as blocking left and right when he saw that wall jump from Sadira. And they started pressing back twice a little too fast to have the backdash by mistake, so the instant web opened him up there. It's looking like That's going to be the first.
Oh, it's so close!
He dropped the head, but makes up with the chip damage, so it gets the job done.
And the reaction from Grief early. This man's playing out of his mind right now.
Well, so is Wheels. He's not out of this just yet. Dropping the combo short for a grab is one of the most effective offensive strategies to use in the game. That's what Wheels needed. He could have actually DP'd that. He didn't need to walk back to avoid that with a bite, but maybe he's expecting a double jump fake out instead. Oh, that was a nasty looking cross-up. The hitbox on jumping heavy kicks that Greek Sadira players are known to abuse. It's just that the hitbox stretches so far to both the left and the right, it's just so hard to block. Even when it looks like it won't cross you up. Trying to bait some kind of grab, and we prefer to take to the air instead.
Oh, and that did not. It didn't even look like it was going over, and then at the very last second, here's a cross-up for you, sir. And Grief trying to run away with this.
However, Wheels has his instinct. As soon as he gets an opening, he's going to use it! Shadow Flip Black will crush all load. Great reaction from Wheels. Now Grief has no need to Shadow Counter, and he's going to use the Fire Cat to cover his advance. And now Grief Instinct at the ready because he blocked almost attacks. Oh my god! Wheels forward dash and has tried to backwalk to bait a button press. And got then what happened just now, but regardless. Slow start as opposed to the last two games. Yeah, committed to a double jump. I would have liked to see an anti-air confirm from Wheels, but he will get that record confirmed regardless, and the exchange ender. As long as you can keep Sadira planted on the ground, your chances are so much better. Oh, Wheels tried to clip that jump over. But that double jump, carrying Grief a little too far forward. Oh, interesting! A DP canceled into a Shadow Fire Cat. Also smart, because that would have been a safe wake-up option if Grief had no meter at the time he was blocking it. Very tricky jump into a grab and a flip out.
It looks like Wheels has finally slowed down just a little bit. He's trying to play a little more reactionary, but Grief is just going ham, egg, and cheese right now.
That was a sexy dash cancel on that heavy record to avoid that crossover attempt from Grief. Shadow counter. He's not going to call that Fire Cat in time because that instinct web will trade with the Fire Cat. So that was very smart from Grief. Otherwise, you would not ever want to Shadow counter Orchid while the Fire Cats are in play, because then your Shadow counter attempt will just get stuck. And after that brief exchange of instinct attacks, Grief is going to come out on top. Wheels needs to get him off the bar now, and right now he's eating all this crosses yet again. You got Chun-Li Dog Boy.
The nastiest cross-ups, and all of them are working for Grief right now. He is trying to run away with this.
Oh, he calls out the grab attempt. That was a very gutsy call, especially after eating a combo, no less. Cinder. Oh, that first record was slightly negative, but Grief not timing his counter poke correctly and eating a crouching medium into a full Rekka. And Wheels wisely opting to back up on the combo so that Grief doesn't get his instinct.
Oh, and the big counter breaker.
Grief, boys. He is so all his matchup, it's not even funny. It's gonna be a Shadow Ender. Wheels getting the instinct and the air breaker. Kenny turns around. Get the overhead again! Where things could get very ugly for Grief if he does not find the block. Knowing not to Shadow counter because of the grenade. Oh, that's kind of poke. The Fire Cat came in to save the day.
Oh, what a counter breaker to close it out from Grief. Congratulations, sir, with the 3-0 upset over our champion. It points.
This time, the fireworks or the skeleton.
And what a reaction from Illusion to pop that orb. That was a scary reaction right there.
Scary reaction indeed. And very good start for Illusion too. Oh, a premature attempt to Shadow counter, perhaps a follow-up normal from that jump attack, but Raven not fighting and punishing instead, building his resources in the process. Ouch. 5 skulls already? And Ectopic still brave enough to challenge with a wake-up DP. Oh, Raven let go of the crossblock a little too early, getting clipped at the legs.
And he's not
Maybe
at the
he'll
bar
burn now, but he'll get charred. That was a great jump back. If only he committed to a jumping heavy, he would have punched that Trailblazer. Bomb set up again. Nice teleport out of the corner, avoiding that bomb too and punishing that shadow counter as well. Ectopic is quickly wasting his meter. Not that Spinal been giving him that many chances to use it, because if you eat a skull with Spinal, your meter is locked out.
On the lockout, and that should do it for Illusion here. And he is going to close it out. And the winner of this is actually going to be playing against Grief in semifinals, Blake.
Gonna be playing against
Grief.
Elevate Grief.
Yep. Oh, what a read!
Yeah, beautiful catch on the jump back and a flip out setup, but he doesn't capitalize on it and get a great opportunity to break. What a beautiful bait on that Shadow wake up. There are very few Spinal players who utilize that teleport as well as Raven here does. There's a lockout. Raven is definitely going to capitalize with some damage. Damage ender? Almost definitely a damage ender. Or almost, like, not almost, but more than half a whole life bar.
That's some big boy damage from Spinal, and what a reaction again from Raven!
An air shot teleport to beat out that Trailblazer, or not Trailblazer, I'm sorry, but the Inferno. Which, by the way, has increased range now that he's an instinct, so be very careful. That was a beautiful power devour to absorb all those bombs. And each bomb also gives him back a skull. But basically, Ectopic is just helping. Never mind.
Oh my gosh!
Not yet,
and
though.
that's gonna close it out! Oh, just like that! Oh.
I swear I feel like Raven should be up 1-0, but Ectopic just somehow bringing it back after Raven had a panic lockout. And now he's up 1-0, getting the bomb OTG as well. Like I said, guys, panic break attempts, more than not, don't go so well. If anyone can tell you all about that, it's Raven, but so far he's making up for it. Teleport cancel into the Soul Sword. He knows his skull is gone because he special canceled with teleport. Kind of a mechanic similar to Kilgore who spend pips of meter in order to cancel his specials one after the other. And Spinal can do the same thing, which actually makes the teleport a lot harder to punish on reaction when you have skulls to worry about. And worse yet, the Soul Sword actually kind of plus on block depending on how it is spaced. And it has an obnoxious hitbox, so dealing with Spinal that knows how to abuse the special cancel mechanic just makes him that much of a pain to deal with.
Raven is back in control of this match, and let's see if he can avoid letting it slip this time around.
But right now, this is looking to be all Raven. I think it's safe to say that when Ectopic taunted him last game, it set off Raven's fury. But there is a recapture into yet another punch burnout, but does get a dive kick. It looked like Raven tried to anti-air there or tried to escape with maybe a teleport, but got clipped on the starboard, whatever that was. We're seeing a max level damage ender, and it kills.
Illusion
Fortunate for Raven, he's sitting on full resources. Oh, but
Blake, what if Illusion turns this around?
No, not like this, Raven. Not like this. There's the instinct.
Very good. Getting the whip punish what it looked like in a teleport to avoid a Trailblazer. But the clutch counter breaker, and again the read on the up Trailblazer.
Oh my god, a little too crazy. Raven get clipped on a teleport recovery. Oh my god. Aquaman, did we just enact the commentator's curse? Level 3 punch burnout.
Oh my gosh.
No! If he gets recaptured and cashed out, this is going to be the game.
And he does! Just like that! Another huge comeback from Illusion! What is going on? I don't even know at this point!
Raven. Because he knew that if Raven didn't try to break, he would more than likely have died. That being the case though, perhaps he could have cashed out without the need for a recapture, because he did have the meter, didn't he?
I believe he did.
Alright. Raven really needs to turn it up here. He had control of the matches at first, and then it just gradually slipped away from him. The block, a good call out on the grab, but very dangerous risk of neutral jump because if Ectopic opts for perhaps a jab check instead, he could maybe offer a recapture afterwards. Level 4 punch burnout ender is going to be a while before that one goes away. But Raven is going to get the combo. And I also like how he's taking care to use his kick buttons rather than his punch buttons, because those are still on fire. But the burnout is gone. As long as Raven keeps playing flawlessly, he won't have any more than potential damage to worry about, but he's going to block the flow for way too long to open by a heavy Trailblazer into a full damage lockout, and yet another heavy Trailblazer catching the whip.
Now Illusion's playing from ahead for the first time now, Blake. We'll see how he can handle it.
That heavy Trailblazer has just been the killer for Cinder players so far. Oh! I would have liked Raven to at least do a Shadow Shield Bash before the second hit had come in. He would have gone through it and punished cleanly. Nevertheless, he still got the bar and got the meter lockout. Ectopic needs to get a hit immediately or he won't be able to build any more resources. And he's not going to get it. Good block on the low. A Spinal knows how to utilize run cancels can be very difficult to block yet. Lows, overheads, or worse yet run cancels into grabs, or worse yet potential plus frames, including those in that overhead skull. Ectopic is trapped in place and he has no meter. And he's going to get opened up. You see the low skull and the overhead hit at nearly the same time. That was essentially forcing a hard
and the huge counterbreaker illusion needs to stop this nonsense!
Ectopic, please! Oh my god, level 4 burnout ender. Raven has to back off right now. He can't press any buttons. Well, that one he can press because the teleport is a kick input. No, no. Are you? Raven does not break the capture this time, but this combo will not kill. So he has one more chance.
And what reaction to the teleport and the lockout!
That was delicious on the topic. He was ready with the reaction to that. Cross up week 5. Make it exciting for us, boys. Exactly as Ectopic Illusions and Raven did. Sleep obliging with the first opening won't be broken immediately. Oh. That preemptive forward, the back heavy punch looked like he was trying to catch the power line. It's a similar strategy what Brandon Chun tried to do with that parry to beat out Rebelo's power line special, but he just wasn't timing it correctly, and was getting beat out every time. Full level 4 ender, complete with a grab that doesn't scale by the way, and has half the whole bar gone. Nice break on the heavy tremor. And catching the startup of that overhead. Oh, catching the backdash. And Sleep Instinct is active. Whoa, a delayed standing heavy after the jump in to catch a counter hit setup. That was very nice, but he still gets opened up and knocked off his first bar. And he hasn't built any hits at all. Rebelo back into the corner. Oh, he was still hit stun from that counter hit, so no command grab for Rebelo, but didn't get punished big time on that counter breaker attempt. Rebelo has been counter breaking people left and right, but hasn't been counter broken himself. Counter breakers are my specialty. You will not turn that against me, he says. And we're back down to an even round. Beating the ground. Nice jump to avoid that that tremor from. That shockwave that hits low from a whiff tremor. So even when it whiffs, it can still be hazardous. Oh, too bad for Maya. She can't punch that power line on block because only -3 and she has no such option fast enough. But Sleep does get a breaker on that arm barrage. And the shadow counter, but he just times it.
Oh, misses up, but the instinct is gonna save him here.
Nice double jump on and grab. What a confirm. He can't dagger toss that block shadow DP, so he's gonna get punished big time, and what a breaker that he needed. Finally get the command grab, but a good break on the medium manual! Rebelo not blocking high fast enough, but he will have instinct. Oh, a light auto into a grab attempt that goes bad, and the armor on the shadow power line is going to trade and send Sleep down. Arbiter last week, not last week, but 2 weeks ago. But it isn't looking so deadly right now because Rebelo quickly getting the first opening. Oh, target swing command grab, but Rebelo just calling it out. Man, you can't call this guy on counter breakers, you can't call him out on command grab. What can you call him out on that he'll actually fall for? Whatever that is, Sleep needs to figure it out because his life is going away really fast. Oh, an up-close gunshot, not safe at that range. Daggered normals, finally opening Rebelo up. His opportunity to plant that grenade. There it is. Now even Rebelo has to hold all of this. Oh! What happened there? That the last attack that Sleep tried to trap him with after the grenade exploded had moved him forward a bit, but as soon as he was hit, his entire hurt box moved a considerable amount of inches backward and allowed it to avoid the rest of the attack from that shadow DP, which normally would hit 5 times. So that trade didn't go so well for Rebelo, and neither did that round. Alright, so that's what Sleep needs to do. Stay at that distance, and he's gonna jump right onto that anti-air.
Phenomenal reaction
Not gonna
from
be a breaker
Rebelo to tie things up here.
He needs to build that meter, because TJ does have battery ender, and he's going to use it. Now he's sitting on a bar and on instinct. However, Rebelo isn't one of those guys that always relies on the second part of his instinct, which brings him back to life. He knows how to utilize both parts of it. And there is an instinct cancel, exactly as I was talking about. He's not that obsessed with the ability to come back after being KO'd.
Owen.
That was a beautiful interruption on that shadow grab using the overshield. But he is going to get that lockout, and he's going to use it!
Owen gets the second lockout! Oh my gosh, here comes some Damahe from Rebelo.
The roll to the grab and Sleep tech it! That's going to be a punish. Now, for the amount of health Rebelo has left, he may get build another instinct before this round is over. Good punish on that DP. Nice overhead meaty. And Rebelo's calling him out with a breaker. Now he's definitely going to have instinct before he's over with, but Sleep with a lockout is going to put him in a very bad situation. Oh, Sleep challenging and nothing from Rebelo. Got another shield up. Oh, catching a jump out with another tremor. This could be it because he locked out yet again. But no, he goes for a flip out into the overhit yet again. That's going to definitely do it for Rebelo.
Up 2-0.
Over the archive.
This is one where I believe we have not seen her on this tournament yet. Here we go.
Oh my goodness. How does it feel to be trapped in the corner on the wrong side, Rebelo? Never mind. And you notice that one of her assists just took a good amount of damage. That's because while Aria calls them in, they're vulnerable to attacking the opponent. And you also notice that she comes with 3 life bars as opposed to the regular 2. There's one for each of her bodies. And with each body you KO, you further limit Aria's capabilities. And that might be about to happen right now, because these bodies also have lesser health than that of a normal character. Have you grab?
And that's going to do it for the first bar.
Leaving him with just a blade body, and I think the base body, whatever you call it, whatever it is that allows Aria to zone effectively. And you pop an instinct. Now if your bodies are missing, and you pop instinct, they'll get replaced by these drones you see right next to Aria, and those will automatically fire, well not automatically, but she can call them into fire projectiles to cover her attacks. And he has 2 bodies remaining with a respectable amount of health, and the bell's down to his second bar already. Instinct's already gone, but he'll definitely have it again before this match is done with. What a call out with that shot DP.
Good interrupt again.
With his own. Very interesting choice in Sleep, but he does whip punish that Tremor. Pretty slightly negative, but Rebelo does not decide to counter for it, probably fearing yet another Shadow DP. That could have been a Shadow counter.
And huge punish. It's going to go for some Damahe here. 1 hit away.
Such rapid succession that kind of timing Shadow counter against those is kind of hard. Which I guess is why Rebelo opted not to go for it, but as I said earlier, there's that instinct. And he's gonna get the knockdown and go in. Aria's not in her blade body, so she cannot punish that power line, but she will get the breaker. He just needs to finish his meal. Nice whiff punish, confirmed into yet another awesome Ultra. And we got ourselves game 4 for Sleep and Rebelo. Alright. Sleep finally blocking that overhead. Anyone would thought Rebelo has such a difficult time calling out that overhead because they're so worried about his command grabs. Or about his target string which can be led into plus frames if the casts are appropriately timed. Rebelo tried desperately to wake up, but Sleep was utilizing his fist so well that he's just having none of it. Rebelo's also one of those players that's not afraid to break. And against someone like that, I would normally avoid slip in and counter break, but I already said earlier that he rules the counter break meta. You try to counter break him, he just won't have it. He counter breaks you and you're holding it. Speaking of holding it, Sleep is off his first body. But he still has a blade body, which so far has proven to be his most effective means of staying in the set. Alright. That shotgun knee could only be shadow counter, but he did have that assist to cover his attack, which is why Rebelo opted not to shadow counter. And there is the instinct. Oh my gosh, looking really ugly for Rebelo already. Oh, it looked like he tried to cancel my DP into something. And it just got beat out because the power line comes in so fast. Whoa, manual shotgun knee into a level 4 Ender? Oh my goodness, sweet! He just tried to shadow counter whatever attack that Rebelo wanted to do after that instinct cancel, but it was instead a command grab, as shadow counters do not work against any kind of grab attack. But he's gonna have one body left, and that will be his blade body. And he's supposed to instinct himself. If he can just get it, he could seal the deal right now.
What a big whiff on the grab there.
You don't want to give Rebelo a chance. You don't want to give him a chance. And he's gonna get it anyway. I take that back. Rebelo got a little too antsy to go for that command grab.
2-2, guys. This is to try to make semifinals here in the top 8. Let's see some F3 logos if you want to see Sleep reverse 3-0. And let's see some Stdx emotes if you want Rebelo to stop this man's carnage since switching to Aria.
Well, what he's going to do is stop all those wake-up DPs, but not that air dash or that counter break has... Oh my goodness. Has the unthinkable actually happened. Rebelo's got counter broken. You cannot be serious right now, Sleep. You actually performed the unthinkable. And you broke him off yourself. However, Sleep's on the verge of losing his first body, which is giving him that air mobility you're seeing right there. And now it's gone. That power line was just what Rebelo needed. And speaking of power lines, have another one. And...
Great stuff from Sleep once again, and that's exactly how Game 2 ended, Blake.
We're not gonna have any more of those. A second helping is fine and whatnot, but a third helping? Nah, son, I gotta watch my weight. Auto barrage, locked out! Oh my god, he cannot afford to have this kind of damage happen while he's in instinct, because it's shared across all his bodies if his instinct is active. Oh, a nasty cross-up to beat out that grab. Another heavy lockout! This is a chance to really lay down the pain. Rebelo's gonna have to save that instinct. No shadow counter on the shotgun knee. And a backdash on the grab! But again, Rebelo will have that instinct that will give him one more chance. Low bullet into shadow gun. Now he is an instinct of that power line.
What a backdash from Sleep! Oh my gosh!
Weak. Unbelievable! The Shadow DP failed to catch that jump back, and Sleep takes it 3-2 in a reverse 3-0 outcome. I don't believe it. But a matchup like this, you force Cinder on the ground, you are at the mercy of the dog. Full screen running to the running uppercut. You wouldn't think it's effective on that distance, but believe it or not, it is, because the hitbox on that running uppercut is just not something to be messed with. It is negative on block, but only -2, so you're not punishing that unless you somehow manage to make it whip, in which case you're a god. Speaking of gods, Ectopic is just a mere mortal compared to this god right now. Not a single touch has been landed on Grief. And is that dive kick plus or something? I swear, but if it's blocked so high up the opponent's body, it's actually kind of negative. Nice anti-air neutral jump. But it's not getting much out of it. Alright, nice counter poke. Good grab from the Ectopic. Good grabs in a row, and we're setting off the bomb. But only to be denied all of momentum because of that immediate breaker from Grief. Oh, it's a Grad City, boys. And so far, Grief is a convicted criminal living within the city. The sentence? A level 5 Shadow cash out for 52%.
That's some big boy damage right there.
Aqua, tell me that was a good choice for it, please. Level 2 punch throw down Ender.
Oh, a very good reaction from Grief on the whiff. Oh, got the lockout, but he did not believe there. And such a huge cash out from Illusion. And is so close to closing this out. He's got him in danger.
This is not happening again. Are you serious, Ectopic? You did Mr. Raven? Now you gotta put Grief in a state of pain as well? Oh, a huge whip on the Trailblazer. This is the opportunity to come in and finish the job. If he locks out here, he knows he can keep it short and simple.
Oh, he does! Gets him with the cross up, and he gets him right on there! Oh my gosh! Grief doing to Illusion what we saw him do to Raven back to back.
Recovery. Speaking of recovery, that's exactly what Ectopic needs right now. The magic he had against Raven is starting to have a very nasty side effect on him right now. We got a flip out from Grief. And a great anti-air on reaction too. Yeah, counter hit, but a drop on that fake fishing.
Oh, sneaky little step there from Grief. Going for the dash through cross up and then the instant air dash.
You gotta expect the sneaky stuff from Sabrewulf players. They're like predators. They wait for their time to pounce when the opponent is not suspecting it at all. I wonder if that Shadow Inferno he's doing was actually plus on block. You definitely don't want to try Shadow countering it because I don't think any player has ever felt out the consistency.
Oh my gosh, Grief is on fire. Did you see that Shadow counter?
I did see that Shadow counter, and let me tell you, it was amazing. Because how often would anybody think to make a read on continued pressure after bomb explosions like that? Grief can tell you all about making good reads and not so much on making good mix-ups. Now his arms are on fire. Oh, a great Shadow DP that will give him the invulnerability to go through that bomb and punish that jump in, but it's gonna be a huge cash out in the process. Top's gonna sit back and zone him out. Very nice. If that jump had been any lower to the ground, that Shadow Pounce actually would have caught and recaptured him on the last hit. But great foresight from Ectopic to keep himself at a good spacing that will cause the attack to whiff, and he would punish it with a bomb. It's gonna build so much meter and deal so much chip too. Look at all that chip! Oh! Ectopic not expecting that overhead. That overhead actually didn't connect.
Oh, and here comes some damage from Wolf. He's gonna reset it with the instinct!
Damage! It doesn't quite kill, but he has no meter of his opportunity to pop the instinct. Oh, he catches the forward dash! But he dropped the recapture. Grief still has no meter, so his instinct isn't useful here.
Gets the raw jump in. And Grief is gonna move up 2-0 and try to make finals.
Grief on set honor.
It is. This man is fighting for the Vikings right now. Although if we're being serious, hashtag Knights. Let's go, baby. We're in there. Anyways.
No ATS on any most neutral jump from Grief. Illusion need to stay on top of that. We get repeated forward dashes into grab. The third one he goes for a dive kick setup that calls Ectopic to press button at the wrong time. Such an amazing mix-up option for Sabrewulf players to take advantage of. He already committed the back dash, but he didn't dare go for an anti-air. Regular clips don't have quite as much invincibility as a Shadow DP does, but it's still useful for an anti-air tool.
Oh, what a
And that counter breaker is also going to be useful for Ectopic to keep his momentum. But 7 damage Ender, he goes for a level 4 punch burnout Ender. Was that really a wise choice? I feel like he could have taken that whole bar. Oh no. But that blowout would be a waste of meter for Grief.
And he still gets punished.
All the way down by that Shadow Pounce because he was still in the air when the Shadow Pounce happened. And now Grief on the verge of kind of dying on the first round, and there is that anti-air eclipse. I really feel like Ectopic should have gone with damage Ender, and now he's paying the price. And we've got the classic Jago. If you make him block a heavy Trailblazer, and they don't DP it, well not DP it, they don't try to counter it, they then have to guess between his light fire flash or other button presses. Just like with Jago, when you block a wind kick and you can't punish it, you gotta guess if he'll DP or not. Fortunately for Ectopic, he's still alive. And wow, did you see how low that overhead was done? And look at that level 4 leg burnout, Ender, and that cash out.
Illusion's trying to channel the clutch player we saw in the first round of this top 8. But Grief trying to put a stop to this man's run.
Oh my god, that flip out setup canceled into a slide under the opponent was just nasty. I'm so amazed that Ectopic blocked it.
Oh, you're not shadow countering that burnout. Hello.
That's gonna be for Ectopic.
Really make you the one true Jago?
Aqua, don't you dare.
Anyways, we'll get in that later because we got a match.
No anti-air, but probably because he had a bomb at the ready, so we expected Ectopic to set off the bomb as he was coming in, which he didn't do.
Oh, and the damage early from Illusion. He has got the momentum and running with it. This is not looking like a great pick so far from Grief, but we'll see what happens when he gets some space to play with and a chance to breathe because Illusion is lighting him up.
Either letting him up. What the? Oh, wow, a wall split ends to build back more health. Not something I really expected to see when I would have expected him to go straight for the health. Nice grab tech. Oh, interesting. That Inferno was aimed low, but somehow the wind kick, which normally crushes low, doesn't go under it. I'm guessing he used a weaker version of the attack, and the active frames wore off, and he landed right back from a low-hitting attack. I think a heavy wind kick would have beat it complete, but it looks like he's throwing out the medium version instead. Unless not all of that Inferno attack was pretty low.
Oh, Illusion is...
There's the heavy wind kick. There's the health regen. Into a flip out, but he has to be very careful because his body is so much on fire, and DP's in between the two hits of that Trailblazer. Trailblazers are never for free against Jago. You're eating a meaty counter hit DP every time it happens.
And any hit into a cash out at this point. So scary.
Now, another thing to note here. Even if Jago doesn't have near the shadow counter the heavy Trailblazer, he can still punish it with a reversal DP, as that was the crucial breaker that Grief needs to stay alive. Doesn't quite get the chip out, but there should be an opportunity to counter poke, and there it is. Crouching mid kick takes the burst bar for Grief. But that's not gonna pay off in the way he would have liked.
Who takes it? It's 2-2.
Yo, if Illusion makes grand finals, I will lose my mind. Grief flying right into a bomb explosion, trying to come in with that wall jump.
But showing the first sign of nerves with the drop.
But there's so much on the line. Nerves is definitely gonna play a factor, and he doesn't. He locks out in that recapture, and eat a level 2 punch ender. Ectopic Illusion catching the jug with that target frame, but not confirming off it. And he was already sitting on level 4 ender. So with just a one chance break, 40% health already gone, and that Shadow Blaze Spin is not going to pay anything at all for Grief. But that insane amount of chips sure will. Alpha jump back into a whiff punish with a bomb. Right now, guys, we are playing Bomberman, and Grief is not doing so good at this game. He should stick with KI.
Hello.
I had to
Illusion
take that opportunity, boys.
is about to perform a back-to-back classic here on Cross Up and reverse 3-0. Grief, he's one health bar away from doing it, and let's see how clutch Grief can be and try
like
to
there
turn
was
it
a gap
around.
there before that Shadow Fish him, but I don't see Sadira trying to blow that up. Unless I'm wrong and there is no gap. Dashing underneath those bombs. Now Ectopic is just ruling the air. And that's the fastest way to undo a Sadira player. That heavy toe blazer does hit overhead, guys. A stand block would be really useful. Because there's no way for Cinder to hit you low when he's in the air. At all. Nice heavy break.
Oh,
If there was a counter break incoming, it was one that Illusions could have afforded, and he stuffed that Shadow Wake Up with the meaty normal. It's gonna be Shadow Blade Spin? Nobody has no meter! Oh my god, that's it! Grief has fallen apart after being up 2 games over Illusion, who has successfully hit Grand Final. And he's gonna be waiting on the winner of this match, guys. Let's go. Second half of semifinals. Who do you got? Sleep or Mike and Ike? And so far, surprisingly, a great start from Mike. Oh, and that gimmicky little teleport there, which actually doesn't put Sleep at a different position on the screen, but if you're near him when he does that, it has a hitbox and you'll get smacked away.
we saw 3-2 matches, reverse 3-0s, back-to-back. Let's see if this match can bring the hype that the previous ones have done for us and send us another finalist.
Oh, a stagger setup off of that Shadow Ball attack. Now, Kilgore as a character is kind of very hard to pin his archetype down for him. It's kind of easy to label him as a zoner, But then when the machine guns that you see there are on fire, he starts to become more effective at mid-range because he can't hit you from full screen outside when he has missiles. But once you're in the mid-range, he can perform all sorts of amazing things that are just crazy. They're just crazy hard to block. And wow, that teleport gains increased abilities while in instinct. And you can see it working its magic right now. Mike is trying desperately to come in, and every time he is, he just steps back full screen. And that DP stomp is now cancelable by a dash because Mike is also in instinct, and Sleep is going to pick that OTG up with a Shadow Missile setup and take the first bar in the process. And also using that ball attack to get himself out of dodge at first, but that second stomp is going to catch him unawares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, Sleep is not going to break this because the best that Mike could do at the time was a flip out. No cash out there. Oh, that was a nice wake-up teleport, but he recovered before the second hit came in. To his detriment, but he will get his instinct. Mike does have a health lead, though. I don't think Sleep is feeling as confident in Kilgore pick, even if he somehow wins the set. And there is that teleport again. Interesting how Sleep can shadow counter that. With the speed up to the startup of shadow counter this season, you can shadow counter by trip life in between the first 2 hits, regardless of whether it's a light, medium, or... I mean, Kilgore can play very well up close, as I just said, but not with candles into that flip.
Oh, and a big counter break early! And this man, Thunder, and he actually overextended on the combo. He could have just ended it for over half life. Huge error from Mike to start us off.
He still got a good amount of damage out of that, but that dropped input for no ender, that's gonna hurt. And now Sleep is going to respond to kind of break of his own. He better not drop this one, and he will not do any such thing. But it won't do quite as much damage, interestingly enough. Oh, this time the teleport does avoid the overhead. Interesting. I wonder what changed about the timing. Alright, Sleep opting to be defensive. He had no meter shadow counter any of trip life, but he does get the punish on that DP. Sleep just needs to keep him at bay. It'll be hard to do with that insane play, but now it's gone, and that's going to be a punish. What a break on the light auto is exactly what Mike needed. And he jumps right onto the missile. Exactly as you said, Aqua. Sleep is adopting more of a keep away approach, and it's paying exactly as it should. But it's going to be a jump in into a whiff punish, no counter break. Did Sleep mean to do a shadow DP? I mean, it was a punish, but I would expect him to start a combo instead. Level 4, launcher ender, and Sleep is still on a green health. Oh, 2 manual grab linkers into a shadow grab. How do you do? We got the Season 1 special with Thunder players, guys. 2 backwards grabs into a Shadow Call of the Earth, and it still lives. It just doesn't do as much damage as it used to do in the game's beginning phase.
It did 25%, I believe.
Yes, it did about 25-30%.
Yep. I believe it was dead on 25. And here comes the full screen onslaught from Sleep. He's gonna tie it up at one.
In range, rather than just right in their face. Whoa, 2 DPs in a row of Mike calling out the juggle right away. Oh, an early lockout from Sleep. And he will go for a launcher ender. Interesting decision. But he does bait the wake up from Sleep. That made it exactly what he was fishing for. He could have... None of those are hard knockdowns, but I don't know why Sleep is not quick rising any of that. There's the rapid jab check again. You saw that from Waterhorses earlier against his Liquidize, and now you're seeing it here against the Ghetto Teleport. And now Sleep Instinct is in play. Mike will immediately get that breaker, but run right into air gunshot. That alone makes it very hard to walk in on him without getting hit. And this is where Mike struggled the last time. He jumped with missile, but eats the air gunshot. The shadow missile won't connect, but he will have to hold all of that. Getting the air gunshot. Yeah, he's gonna have to walk in. There's an unsafe DP, but not a full punch from Sleep. Shadow grab? No. He gets the jump back and gets clipped on it on the way down. Whoa, does not confirm off that low, gets grabbed out of that instinct dash, and that is completely guaranteed. Not breakable at all. And increased damage because the guns are on fire. Sleep is once again having the match advantage. Or will he? I guess I get teleported to get Mike off the grab, but a faulty shadow counter on his part cost him his bar. Unfortunately, no ultimate from Mike yet. It's kind of disappointing. But Sleep, I would not count on landing any ultimate against this guy because he will make you fight for your life, and now it's no different. Again, not quick rise and knockdown. If there are any knockdowns you can quick rise from, you should do that against Thunder. Otherwise, you are almost always getting opened up by a jumping heavy crossbow. Even I can't block reliably. Oh my god, Mike needed that break. Now he's fighting to stay alive. He got to bar for a projectile immune shadow trip blast, but he won't be able to punch with it. Kilgore recovers too fast with projectiles. Oh, gets the block of a DP! This could be just what he needed. And getting a quick rising.
Oh, and
he had to bait him a wake up too, but he did not cap it. But he can still do this. I've confirmed the crouching. All the crouching shorts, but not that much damage to make up for it because when you confirm off crouching shorts, you give up so much of your KV, but it leaves you little room to add in any more damage unless you have meter. Because Shadow Linkers don't add any KV. Oh, I think after confirming off the second crouching light and getting an immediate counter breaker, Cleef is just all over Mike right now. And there's a guaranteed missile setup. Mike's gotta hold all of this.
Hidden missiles.
And we got Shadow Grab beating out with Grab. That defense paying off for Mike in spite of all that shit. But he's gonna... What the heck? An air counter break from Sleep? I don't know what he was fishing for there, but he does not respect that flip out whatsoever. Heavy Linker, that doesn't quite kill, but the shifter... Oh, he actually managed to go over those missiles, but was caught from the landing recovery. Nice anti-air from Mike. He's going crazy with Wake Up Teleport. Now he's gonna Wake Up DP it. Why not? You have Instinct. You may as well use it.
Oh, and getting Mike off the bar.
What happened there was that he spent a bar to cancel whatever attack animation he was already performing, so that he could instantly go into a linker and continue the combo. That was practically a half-screen confirm.
Oh, the missiles came back!
Yeah, they're looking very one-sided. Another DP, and get another air counter break, but he didn't have that much health to give up to begin with, so it was one he could afford to take. Mike's gotta do something here. There he is! There he is, but he does not punish both those teleports. However, he does get that DP punish.
Oh, and he got caught empty jumping into what he...
Tried to beat it out clean. Shot DP out of that missile setup. But that leaves him open to one last DP. With Wheel for first place in the league standings. And if he wins here, he will lead over Wheels by 25 points. So the number one spot is at stake here, and Wheel does not need to defend it. So it's up to Illusion. Not that I would say the Illusion is trying hard to fight on Wheels' behalf, but that's just how it is. Oh, that fishing catch him and jump out. Well, not jump out, but the backward jump to the corner. Very interesting decision from Sleep. Wake up Overshield. But that Overshield is gone just as quickly as it came. Oh, nice shot. Actually, not a nice shadow counter because the bomb still plastered to the body. Speaking of bombs. Bombs away, boys! But Sleep not having any of that. Wow, that count goes so far, you gotta be extremely careful against Arbiter no matter where it is you tread. Very hard playing any kind of neutral with this guy. But Cinder is a character known to absorb a neutral to an extent. Not so much that time though, but unsafe DP is gonna get punished. Sleep fully wears -6 on the second hit. Pounce. Not so much of a nice pounce. There is the instinct. Shadow Blazer catching the recovery, whatever move Sleep there had just done. I'll try to jump back to avoid that bomb, but doesn't quite get it. Overshield is in play again, but he still gets launched. And that lockout gonna seal the deal for his first bar. And Ectopic throwing in a battery ender to build back his resources. Oh, that pounce is slightly plus on block. I believe it was a medium or heavy version he just did. But that chip from the fish is gonna do away with that overshield within seconds. That grab meanwhile is gonna even things up to Sleep. Illusion very aware of the space controlled by Sleep's character, trying not to dance around it too much, but being back with jump and not really helping his case. I understand that he's intimidated about walking backwards just because of the fact that Sleep also has a command grab.
Unfortunately, didn't get nearly any damage off of that gift from Sleep. Going for that counter breaker in the corner, and now Sleep making him pay.
Whipping both those grabs is definitely a sign of nerves kicking in. But he's about to pick it right back up. Exactly what happened with Raven, only this time Sleep got the breaker. Ectopic didn't want to exactly risk a counter break at that point because if he was wrong there, he would have died from one combo. But he guessed wrong. Alright, Sleep. Yeah, he's throwing those moments, controlling illusions so well, keeping him from jumping out.
Grab.
And there is the command grab. Those gunshots, nothing.
Anyways, here we go, back in the grand finals.
Oh man. Oh, good block of it overhead. That has so much startup that there is no way you're linking that off from normal. There is a burnout ender again. You definitely want to burn out the punch attack for Arbiter because then you'll limit his options with that obnoxious overhead and those normals that he uses to control so much space. Whereas the kick normal, okay, that one there kind of had decent range for a crouching mid. But otherwise, I don't typically see Arbiter abusing any kind of kick buttons in the neutral. So punch burnout ender would definitely be effective in a matchup like this, now that I'm thinking about it. And Ectopic apparently realized this. And I take that back. I saw a very good medium kick from Arbiter. It's not quite as far as punch attack, but it's something. As is that cash out.
Look at
this
this play
like
from Illusion.
Off this first game, Ectopic is just all over Sleep.
Oh, and look.
Laser, I can respect that, but not him getting caught by that command grab. No need of Ectopic, so Sleep was free to keep on the pressure after that grenade. Oh man, he had to break there.
Oh, and unfortunately came off the bar.
And he's going to end that combo with an overshield to give himself an extra, essentially an extra life bar to work with, so very good stuff from him. Immediate ender into a command grab. There's a crouching mid kick. Catching Ectopic trying to jump out after that bomb because he feared the grab was coming. And there's a shadow counter, but it caught Ectopic out of the air, so no combo for him. He'll make up with the grab into a grenade setup though. That's blocking the overhead, but that is slightly plus. You gotta hold the follow-up Ectopic.
And now Sleep showing just how clutch he can be. Let's see if he can close it out.
Make that shadow pounce whiff.
And just falls from Illusion here. It's gonna take it.
After the instinct cancel. Even were to go up 2 games to Ectopic 1, rather than having a set up 1-1.
Even with Illusion's humongous health lead, he was actually almost able to run that entire thing back, and he evened it out right before the end.
And honestly, I'm agreeing with what Keith is saying right now. With all the potential damage changes, a character like Aria is highly vulnerable to Cinder's toolset, because as you already know, her health bars are lower than that of a normal health bar for a character, and it's going down so fast because of a well-timed shadow counter. DPS shotgun kick. We've got the Jago.
And
another
once
shadow
again,
counter after the assist?
that is back-to-back from Illusion. This man on fire right now.
No pun intended. Very smart to go for the burnout. I'm sorry, not the burnout ender, but the battery ender to get back some meter. And this part of Ari's bar has already taken damage from their first scuffle. But nice interruption. However, that is going to send him full screen rather than start a combo, so now Sleep has to work his way back in. Which is unusual because Aria players prefer to get the lead and stay in control. Now he's an instinct to take full advantage of it. That means no giving Illusion any opportunity to hit him. And he executes it with minus and takes the first bar off the Ectopic. while sitting on 2 himself. I'm not sure if I agree with him spending the bar on that full screen shadow attack.
What a backdash!
What a backdash! That was a huge call out on that grab. And in the corner, you would not typically see anybody backdashing in the corner because they're just begging to get opened up. And just like that, the momentum is completely shifted.
He drops it.
No, he dropped the shadow cash out, but he does still get the instinct to make up for that drop. Fortunately, he locks out yet again. He just needs one more hit. He tries to hit the bait, but the second hit catches him. He needs this cash out, and he gets it. This doesn't quite kill, surprisingly. He's gonna get caught back dashing.
This is down to the wire.
Dead down to the wire indeed. Will Illusions do it again? Will he pull off his magic? And he takes it. Oh my god!
He drops it.
A little longer, but he gives him his instinct. Wasting a Shadow Trailblazer, trying to come back in. If I were him, I would just sit back. Oh, clips one of those drones with his explosion. Trying to get those bombs in there, but if he's not careful, he'll lose out on the trade and therefore the whole game. But he gets the DP, catching the jump back.
Oh, and he risks everything! It paid off for him earlier in the bracket, not this time, as he puts it all.
Being our new grand champion, Sleep. Or it could still be equally Illusion because look at the start of that recapture. And unlike most other characters, Sleep doesn't have that much room for error. It's a nice DP in with almost assists, calling out the wake up DP. That's a lockout. Did you get a grab? No, goes with hard knockdown and Sweep. That's gonna chip. Cost him all his meter, but as you notice, he hasn't taken a single hit. Again, we got the Jago. Shotgun knee into DP. Breaks the shotgun linker immediately. I respect that. He had the health to work with, so a counter breaker wouldn't bother him that much. And he often switch bodies. Deciding to zone, which is an interesting decision because he does not have a lead right now. Okay, we're playing Bomberman again, and this time the Bomber is losing. No shadow counter on that shotgun knee. And that Shadow Inferno gets stuck by a jump kick, which is one of the benefits of the body that Aria is currently sporting. A jumping medium kick will have some kind of blast radius that can hit from afar and actually push her backwards, helping her to miss anti-air attempts from the opponent. Very well spaced blade attack and Sleep, so that Ectopic could not shadow counter it. Gets the recapture. 2 lockouts and Sleep, and because he did instinct, all of his bodies are sharing this damage. Tries to press a button, but Ectopic is like, no. Bold Beast plus frames, it's a chance to get a grab. There it is. Bomb setup. Oh, the backdash in the corner again, but this time Ectopic calls it out.
Not falling for the same trick twice. Is Illusion?
Just dash out now, and there it is. We're on the verge of a 5th game, Aqua. I suggest you fasten your seatbelt because we're about to go at 150 miles an hour right now.
It's on the horizon. Let's see if we can reach it.
Oh, trying to catch the backdash with medium kick, but nothing. And no shadow counter on the shotgun knee, so it's still hurting Ectopic right now. However, that will actually benefit Ectopic because now Sleep is coming off the last bar and he's still not on instinct. One decent combo and a lockout. And this could be Ectopic's opportunity. And knocks out again, but he commits to the ender already. But he still does not have instinct and no meter. But he's gonna get instinct with this chip. If I were Illusion...
Oh, he opens him up!
Oh my god, I was about to have a heart attack at Ectopic.
Game 5, finals, week number 5 of the cross-up.
And right now, the first blood is going to Sleep. Alright. Ectopic opted not to break just yet, but a faulty wake-up is going to cost him because of all those assists. Ectopic has to play so conservatively right now because when Aria has all 3 bodies, she's at her weapon.
Here we go.
I don't want to block that cross up at all. Boom body boy.
Has all the momentum.
And he gets it. Sleep called out the wrong assist, but that combo would have been interrupted. Just punch burn out Ender. Very smart by Sleep. You notice that he is hovering full screen because he is in a smooth body, so it's going to help him avoid with bomb a lot better, and he switches out bodies. so the other one can recover, which is very good stuff from him. Switching bodies again. Back to the boost body, and switching it again. I don't know what Sleep is trying with all these rapid body switches. I kind of thought he wanted to heal back at first, but nevertheless he finds an opening and gets himself on the verge of winning this tournament. Wow. Wow. Another shot. Oh man. Full screen juggle for Dave.
And Illusion's just off to stay full screen here.
I don't agree with that decision because all three of Aria's bodies are still in play.
You saw in the first 4 games there, he would always try to at least try to get a Trailblazer in after any amount of time. And here we go, finally trying to get in.
Catches the jump out. That DP was exactly what he needed. Oh, as soon as that bomb flashed through his body, he had to come right back down to the ground, or that would have been an opportunity for Illusions to juggle him. And there's a Shadow Bomb. He's got to be very careful when to press the button. Oh, that was some good tech and sleep there. Switching body while a bomb is on you causes them all to go away immediately, including Shadow Bomb.
And Illusion is just content with staying full screen with the bombs, and look at that! The one time Sleep tries to come in, doesn't pay off.
And he gets the grab, and finally Sleep is down one body. Ectopic still has a respectable amount of health.
And got the clean jump in, but Sleep with the clutch counter breaker here.
Illusion working his magic. Can he do it one more time? Sleep still has 2 bodies, and right now he's getting zoned out hard. Illusion needs to come in. He can't win the zoning war. Sleep retreating again. Those preemptive jump kicks are being used to get those bombs off him. There's high-level play, and then there is true high-level play. These guys are playing this matchup out to his fine, and he finally gets a hit on that assist. I really don't know who has the life lead right now.
Only 15 seconds left.
He's catching the forward dash! If he locks out, it's going to get ugly for Sleep. And he does lock out.
The lockout.
Oh my goodness, we're down to 11 seconds, but Sleep will have access to Instinct.
And here it comes.
And he's going to use it right away. There it is again. He's trying to trade with those bombs, trying to stop Sleep from committing to any kind of movement.
6 seconds.
And
And that's going to do it. Illusions is going to take cross-up week number 5 with a comeback. This man has been so clutch. Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord, Sleep denied yet again. Denied yet right on the verge, winning a cross-up week, and then he gets denied.
Congratulations to Illusions. The entire night. Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, Illusions.
That
You
man
have astounded
delivered.
all. You have astounded all with your magic show. You must be like a magician.